Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now
On Christmas Eve, many years ago, I lay quietly in my bed. I did not rustle the sheets. I breathed slowly and silently. I was listening for a sound a friend had told me I'd never hear. The ringing bells of Santa's sleigh. There is no Santa, my friend had insisted, but I knew he was wrong. Late that night, I did hear sounds, though not of ringing bells. From outside came the sounds of hissing steam and squeaking metal. I looked through my window and saw a train standing perfectly still in front of my house. It was wrapped in an apron of steam. Snowflakes fell lightly around it. A conductor stood at the open door of one of the cars. He took a large pocket watch from his vest, then looked up at my window. I put on my slippers and robe. I tiptoed down the stairs and out the door. All aboard! The conductor cried out. I ran up to him. Well, he said, are you coming? Where? I asked. Why, to the North Pole, of course, was his answer. This is the Polar Express. I took his outstretched hand and he pulled me aboard. The train was filled with other children, all in their pajamas and nightgowns. We sang Christmas carols and ate candies with nougat centers as white as snow. We drank hot cocoa as thick and rich as melted chocolate bars. Outside, the lights of towns and villages flickered in the distance as the Polar Express raced northward. Soon, there were no lights to be seen. We traveled through cold, dark forests where lean wolves roamed and white-tailed rabbits hid from our train as it thundered through the quiet wilderness. We climbed mountains so high, it seemed as if we would scrape the moon. But the Polar Express never slowed down. Faster and faster we ran along, rolling over peaks and through valleys like a car on a roller coaster. The mountains turned into hills, the hills to snow-covered plains. We crossed a barren desert of ice, the great polar ice cap. Lights appeared in the distance. They looked like the lights of a strange ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea. There, said the conductor, is the North Pole. The North Pole. It was a huge city standing alone at the top of the world, filled with factories where every Christmas toy was made. At first, we saw no elves. They are gathering at the center of the city, the conductor told us. That is where Santa will give the first gift of Christmas. Who receives the first gift? They all asked. The conductor answered, he will choose one of you. Look, shouted one of the children, the elves. Outside, we saw hundreds of elves. As our train drew closer to the center of the North Pole, we slowed to a crawl. So crowded were the streets with Santa's helpers. When the Polar Express could go no farther, we stopped, and the conductor led us outside. We pressed through the crowd and to the edge of a large open circle. In front of us stood Santa's sleigh. The reindeer were excited. They pranced and paced, ringing the silver bells that hung from their harnesses. It was a magical sound, like nothing I'd ever heard. Across the circle, the elves moved apart, and I appeared. The elves cheered wildly. I marched over to the children and, pointing to the little boy in the story, said, "Let's have this fellow here." The conductor handed him up to me. He sat on my knee and I asked him, "Now what would you like for Christmas?" The little boy knew he could have any gift he could imagine. But the thing he wanted most for Christmas was not inside Santa's giant bag. What he wanted more than anything was one silver bell from my sleigh. When he asked Santa, I smiled. I gave him a hug and told an elf to cut a bell from a reindeer's harness. The elf tossed it up to Santa. He stood, holding the bell high above him, and called out, "The first gift of Christmas." A clock struck midnight as the elves roared their approval. Santa handed the bell to the little boy, and he put it in his bathrobe pocket. The conductor helped him down from the sleigh. Santa shouted out the reindeers' names and cracked his whip. His team charged forward and climbed into the air. Santa circled once above us, then disappeared in the cold, dark polar sky. As soon as they were back on the inside of the Polar Express, the other children asked to see the bell. He reached into his pocket, but the only thing he felt was a hole. He had lost the silver bell from Santa Claus's sleigh. "Let's hurry outside and look for it," one of the children said. But the train gave a sudden lurch and started moving. We were on our way home. It broke his heart to lose the bell. When the train reached his house, he sadly left the other children and waved goodbye. The conductor said something from the moving train, but he couldn't hear him. "What?" he yelled. The conductor cupped his hands around his mouth. "Merry Christmas!" he shouted. The Polar Express let out a loud blast from its whistle and sped away. On Christmas morning, his little sister Sarah, and he opened their presents. When it looked as if everything had been unwrapped, Sarah found one last small box behind the tree. It had his name on it. Inside, what do you think was inside? The silver bell. Exactly. There was a note. "I found this on the seat of my sleigh. Fix that hole in your pocket. Signed, Mr. Claus." He shook the bell. It made the most beautiful sound he and his sister had ever heard. But his mother said, "Oh, that's too bad." "Yes," said his father, "it's broken." When he'd shaken the bell, his parents had not heard a sound. At one time, most of his friends could hear that bell. But as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found out one Christmas that she could no longer hear its sweet sound. Though he grew old, the bell still rings for him as it does for all who truly believe.
Here we come a-caroling among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering, so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Good master and good mistress, as you sit beside the fire, pray think of us poor children who wander in the mire. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. On December 5 and 20, boom, boom, boom. On December 5 and 20, boom, boom, boom. We celebrate this starry day with glad and joyful tune. The Christmas bells are ringing and the carolers are singing. Boom, boom, boom. La 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 la.
Deck the hall with bells of holly, boom, 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 boom. Deck the hall with bells of holly, boom, boom, boom.
We raise a glass of wassail as we warm our hearts anew. A toast in jubilation to our festive celebration. Boom, 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 boom. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Boom, boom, boom. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Boom, 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 boom.
Throw a log upon the fire, boom,
La 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 la.
throw a log upon the
La la
fire.
la 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 la.
The wind may blow and snow may fall, but we are safe and warm.
We celebrate together.
We're heedless of the weather.
We celebrate together, celebrate together, and we're heedless of the stormy weather.
On December 5 and 20, boom, on December 5 and 20, boom, boom, boom.
We celebrate this starry day with glad and joyful tune. The Christmas bells are ringing, ding dong, are ringing, and the carolers are singing.
Fuma, 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 fuma. Boom.
When we do Wish You a Merry Magical, I know it's a little confusing, but that's part of it.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Fa la la, fa la la la, fa la la la, fa la la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la. Now bring us some piggy pudding. Now bring us some piggy pudding. We won't go until we get some, so bring some right here. Fa la la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la, fa la la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. Glad tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. Glad tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Fa la la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la, fa la la, fa la la la, fa la 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 la. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Good.
Angels and archangels may have gathered there. Cherubim and seraphim singing in the air. But his mother only in her maiden bliss worshipped the beloved with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can I give him? I will give my heart. In the bleak midwinter, long, long,
Listen, children. Pick the first one. John, take the second one. Yeah. Look at starting.
Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Glory, hallelujah to the newborn King. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Glory, hallelujah to the newborn King. Hear the song that the angels sing. Glory, hallelujah to the newborn King.
Hear their voices with praises ringing.
Glory, hallelujah to the newborn King. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Glory, hallelujah to the newborn King.
With the angels lift up your song.
Glory, hallelujah to the newborn King. Shout for joy the whole night long. Glory, hallelujah to the newborn King. Sing joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let heaven and earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. Oh, hear them sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Listen, children, hear the angels sing. Glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah to the newborn King. Newborn King.
See, it does get around.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming to town.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Jack and Sally. And then get a little bit. Smile.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la.
It's the correct word.
Silent night, holy night, holy
behalf of Lakeway Commons, my company Grossman Development, we want to welcome you here tonight. Choir is doing a wonderful job. Thanks so much. We'll hear some more from them in a little bit. Just want to say very, very happy holidays to all of you. Hope you're enjoying the season and continue to come to Lakeway Commons, and we'll be having more of these events over the course of hopefully every year, but enjoy and happy holidays.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.
You can do this from memory. Ready, friends? Thank you all so much. This is our last song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Next week, Tuesday and Wednesday night at the high school, we have our holiday concerts at 7:30, so you're more than welcome to attend. Thanks so much for having us.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So we're going to go to the tent.